What's up, everyone? This is Daniel with Blessed Adrenaline, and this is Soundwave. This is a 2026 Polaris Xpedition Northstar ADV5. Everyone talks about building the perfect overlanding UTV, and that's exactly what I set out to do when I decided to build this 2026 Polaris Xpedition. But to go from a stock Expedition to this monster, I had to set out on building it on 4 pillars. I wanted to do it on aesthetics, reliability, performance, and maybe most important, for the long distance hauls, convenience. So the stock Expedition was pretty incredible as it is stock, but for what I needed, it just wasn't enough. So I decided to do a few little upgrades. So after 2 years of trial and error and having another machine that I built, hopefully, maybe, I think I figured it out. I started out with, I needed more stability, so I added long travel. CA Tech USA to be exact. I needed power and performance, so I equipped it with a Gilomen ECU tube and clutch kit to match. And I wanted the interior to feel like a luxury cockpit, and I think I established all of that. So let me show you around and show you what I did. I have to start where the rubber meets the trail. We are sitting on 33-inch ITP Tenacity XNR 10-plier tires on high lifter B-lock wheels. Looking up front here, first of all, we have the DRT bumper, and in that DRT bumper, we have Rough Country flush mount pod lights. We have a Mojave Fairlead. We have 2 aux beam lights. We have an 8-inch Rough Country light bar. In the grill, we have the AJK mesh grill. Coming down here below, we have the Sandcraft limiting straps. We have the CA Tent long travel. And back in there, we have the Sandcraft steering stabilizer, DRT brake reservoir protector, DRT AC line protectors. I ditched the stock springs for a custom shock therapy dual rate spring kit. Then I armored the heck out of it. Super ATV full skid plates, HMF rock sliders, AJK fender liners, mud guards to keep the slop off the windows, Kimmy Mellow fender flares. Okay, come inside. This is where it feels like a total command suit. First, look at these MB2 front seats with matching armrests. And yes, they are heated. I added MB2 back seat covers for that cohesive look. Wolfbot's rearview mirror camera that has a front-facing camera as well. Up here, we have the Burt's attachment intermittent windshield wiper. It will go from 3 seconds to 30 seconds of intermittent use, as opposed to you can still use your regular windshield wiper. I have the Geyser Performance Shift Boot knob with DRT billet door handle, passenger grab handle, and billet shifter knob. I went with the Rugged Radio G1 Adventure Series, mounted on their Expedition mount. It also has an active filter to clean up all the ignition noise. And up on top, I have a 25-watt speaker so I can hear when people are talking to me. Up on top here, we have a Rough Country dome light, upgraded to the XTC Polaris Pulse Bar 35-amp ignition power upgrade, and a UTV stereo dual battery kit to handle the electronics. Evolution Power Sports engine access cover, and on top of that, Beast Valve made me some custom axle mount, where I mounted my spare Rhino 2.0 axle, and mounted the AGM Sport Jack on the DRT swing out spare tire carrier. Plus, it has the full Beast Valve suite. I have side mirrors, rear door extensions, and the crucial CVT alternator intake pre-filters. Over here, we have the chase lights. We have whip lights. Backup light is on. We have the XTC with headlights with built-in turn signals. Let's see that going. Built into the Beast Valve mirrors, XTC turn signals. And in the rear, we got it hooked up to the whip lights. AJK sliding bed rack makes it easier to get into the fridge. 23-0 storage box, waterproof. I have this fridge that runs off electric and battery from Booz RV. And the SDR rear window molly panels on each side with Rough Country fuel containers. And the creme de la creme back here is the DRT swing out spare tire carrier. This is a total game changer.
Building Soundwave was a long process. It required integrating electrical systems, suspension geometry, and interior comfort. But when I look at this final product, the way the Murray Power Sports wrap pops, the way it handles those 33s, and the confidence that comes with the upgraded reliability and power, this Xpedition, the factory should have built it this way. Thank you guys for joining me on this walkthrough of Soundwave, my 2026 Polaris Xpedition ADV5. If you have any questions about a specific part combo or how I got everything running together, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe to see where I take this beast next. Until next time, I'll see you on the trail.